they've had problems thus far, but there's still a lot of time left for them to turn this season around.
And it's early. A lot of teams battle adversity in the first part of the season. It's just a matter of getting through it and not getting discouraged.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's James in at the small forward. And for Boston, their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Walsh in at the power forward. We've got a special one for you here. A good old-fashioned East-West showdown, Richard.
Oh, you love to see it, B.A. It's a matter of pride when it comes to these games. It's a matchup that you don't get to see very often.
Now here's Pritchard. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic with it to the middle. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. This one for 3. On target from range.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Pass to Brown. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
James outside. Six on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Queta pulls it in. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Now here's Brown. A matchup problem for many teams. He's currently averaging 29 a game.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Doncic. Gets a very good look and converts. Doncic has got 5 now.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Outside Pritchard. Back to Brown. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Reeves with a screen on Pritchard. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Queta no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
James against Brown. James passes to Hachimura. Pass to Ayton. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And it's Doncic missing. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Walsh. And here's Brown. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got his second basket.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Reeves, the pass to James. Back to Reeves. The 3. Boston with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's White. Off with the layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Doncic's shot is good.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's White. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. To the paint. Here's Kata. He's covered by Ayton. Kata, no good.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James, one shot.
That free throw good from James. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Out to Hachimura. Doncic outside. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 10 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Brown. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kata. And he also played a big role in their last game with Washington. White on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Reeves. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound Boston. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Boston. Another miss by Doncic. And Boston pushing it up now. Pass to Brown. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Now here's Doncic. Drops in the 3. He's got 13.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Richard finds Brown. Yes, it's good. That's 7 points for Jaylen Brown.
He looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Put your hands together for...
Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. 5th best, the Celtics.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Outside White. Brown looking around. Back to White. There's the 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Not just a jump shooter. Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
Celtics trail by 8. Now here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Knocks down the triple.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Now Pritchard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And here's White. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kata. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
He misses the free throw. And grant the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser comes in for Walsh, and Anthony Simons subbed in for White. And he's good on the second. Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Doncic, no good.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Richard finds Brown. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Simons passes to Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Here's Pritchard. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back over to you, Brian.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Brown. He's got 10. From 20 feet. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. The Lakers lead by 6. Pass to Smart. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've started strong this year, holding the 2nd place spot.
When I look at the Lakers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Boucher's checked in for Kata. Minot comes in for Brown. Shireman comes in for Pritchard. Boucher finds Simons. Lets it go from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. And Doncic launches from deep. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 21 points in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Shireman. Kleba with a steal. Doncic against Boucher from 12 feet. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. 41 seconds left in the first. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
With a ball on a string, Simons has great short area quickness.
Doncic passes to Smart. They set the pick. From the arc. Hauser grabs the board.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
On the wing, Simons. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he converts the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Laker lead.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Kleba, screen on Simons.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 8. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Sam Hauser, Anthony Simons out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. Here's the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Laravia passes to Reeves. Smart outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Back to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. The 3 is up. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Smart. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Staying in attack mode. Smart earning that and one all by himself.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Marcus Smart at the line for 1.
And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Now here's Hauser, still without a bucket. Pass to Minot, now Boucher. Lets it fly. Minot can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 11. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Simons driving to the basket, and he makes it. Simons has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Hayes. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Laravia passes to Reeves. Kleba with a screen. Launches it. And it's Reeves with the 3. Reeves has got 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Laravia. Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. Fourth, the Celtics.
Number one, you have to have good shooters. Number two, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Celtics trail by 14. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Simons outside. 6 on the shot clock. Boston, no good that time either.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Reeves. He's got 5. Back to Smart. Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. Simons deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Here's Reeves, following the 3 by Boston. Vanderbilt with a screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 9. Smart against White. Simons passes to Boucher. And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
First free throw is good. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Cadis checked in for Boucher. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Doncic against Simons. Here's Ayton. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. Line for the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton. 1 shot.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Smart for 3. It's not going to go for him.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And stolen by Hayes. Smart outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Pass to Brown. Back to White from downtown. Doncic grabs the miss. The Lakers lead by 10. Luka with the bully ball inside.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Outside, Brown. No good from outside.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Reeves with the ball. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayes with a screen on White. Here's Reeves. Queta pulls it in. Celtics trail by 12. Brown with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Queta. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Now Reeves launches a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Reeves has got 8 points.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. And James is subbed in for Reeves. Here's Queta. He's got 5. It's Brown on the wing. Check by James. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. Some solid defense from James. Los Angeles leading by 12. Smart outside. That 3's off the mark.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Pritchard. No points so far. And here's Brown for 3. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by James. Ayton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Brown. Give him 20. Fires from way outside. Again, Brown missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now here's White. Last game with 30. Outside Pritchard from behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hachimura with a screen on Brown. The 3, James. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And he hits the first of 3. The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched 3s at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the 3, die by the 3. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Now here's Pritchard. Fires the 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Lakers lead by 12. Three-pointer. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pritchard with it. Now Doncic defending. Walsh can't get it to go. Well, the Lakers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Brian, back to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Smart. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. 1:43 left to play in the first half. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Smart. The 3 is up. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's the floater. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hachimura finds Doncic. From deep. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
White with a screen on Doncic. Pritchard with it. Picked up by James. Back to Brown. To get back on track. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Ayton. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Ayton's got 9 points.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Brown with the stuff.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now Brown. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. The Miami Heat will go up against the Magic in Orlando. Start time 7 o'clock Eastern.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've done it on both ends of the floor. I feel like these guys have bought in. They're holding each other accountable, and they're putting in the work.
Yeah, fantastic start. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's Reeves. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And here's Brown. Pass to White. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Keita. Here's Walsh. Hachimura covering. A nice shot by Walsh.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to James. James down the lane. And slam dunk by James.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
Outside, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers lead by 9. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Brad.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
So it's Boston now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Brown passes to Pritchard. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic outside. White against Reeves. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Walsh. Pritchard surviving the D. And here's Brown for 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Not enough on that one as it misses. Celtics trail by 12. Here's White. The shot goes as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the line.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Defensive foul. LeBron James. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Derek White. At the line, shooting 1.
That's good from White. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pritchard against Doncic. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Pritchard. And he connects with a jumper. James has got 12 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The Lakers lead by 9. Doncic passes to Ayton. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ayton with it. 9 points in the game. Outside Reeves. Jacks up a three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He's got 11.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's see some of the numbers here for Austin Reeves.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Brown. He's got 24. Now here's White. Inside, here's Kata. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Kata's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to James. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
James, no good on the free throw.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now here's Brown. A matchup problem for many teams. He's currently averaging 29 a game. Now White. Over Reeves. White can't hit. The Lakers lead by 12. And here's Doncic. And he's got 28 now. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Doncic against Pritchard. Over to the wing. Here's Walsh. Three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Back to James. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
Pritchard finds Brown. Here's Walsh. Hachimura covering. Right side Brown. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Pass to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now here's Brown. 26 points for him. The shake. Outside Pritchard from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Sinks it from distance.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Celtics trail by 17. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Kata. Outside Brown. From downtown. And Reeves pulls it down.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Yep, count it.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now here's Brown. Will it go? No good on the shot. Good work defensively by James.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Brown, following the score by Los Angeles. Pritchard, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
White, the pass to Keita. Here's Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's White. From down in the low post, it goes. White's got 10.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 11. Doncic with it. Hachimura outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hachimura's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside White. Pass to Walsh. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Count it. James has got 23.
You want to talk about grown man strength? You want to talk about big boy basketball? LeBron James just accepting the punishment and getting it done.
Here's Walsh. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Now, here is James. Out to Hachimura. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Down low. Here's Keita. And he goes in for the dunk. That gives him a double-double.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Boucher's checked in for Keita. Minot comes in for Walsh. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Luka Doncic. Here's Hayes. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Smart outside. Off target from three-point range.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
1:36 left in the third quarter, and it's Simons missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the paint, Hayes, the pass to Reeves. And here's Smart from outside the arc. Minot pulls it in. Simons against Smart. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Reeves against Brown. James outside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
James at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot. I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Now here's Simons. He has 6. And the basket is good. Simons has got 8.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to LaRavia. The 3 is up. And it's Boucher with the rebound. A difficult situation for Boston. And here's Simons outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now here's Smart. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Boston ball. Lakers substitution. Number 14, Maxi Kleber.
Now Simons. Over Reeves. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Lakers ahead, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Brown. Jaylen Brown is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then it's Sam Hauser. And it's Minot in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Boucher. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brown's got 31.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Outside Reeves. Takes the 3. Hauser grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Brown. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Now here's LaRavia. LaRavia with a screen. Out to the right wing. All alone. He can't get that one to fall.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Pass to Minot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Top of the key. And the basket by Brown. Brown's got 9 points now in the second half.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Reeves, the pass to LaRavia, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LaRavia. One shot.
One shot.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Simons outside. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Brown against Reeves. Brown inside. That one doesn't drop. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hayes with a screen on Brown. Reeves, the pass to Kleba. Now Smart. To the left side wing. Kleba finds Smart. And it's all from three-point range.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Hauser passes to Simons. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Reeves. Boston pulls it in. Boucher's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Simons passes to Hauser. Now here's Boucher. He's covered by Reeves.
Pick it out! Pick it out!
Here's Brown. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Brown's got 35 in the game.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Kleba, screen on Brown. Here's Reeves. Misses off the right iron. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Simons outside. Again, Simons missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Hayes.
Woo!
Assisted.
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Reeves against Brown. Boucher a screen on Reeves to the middle. And finished off by Boucher.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of the pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cadis checked in for Boucher. Walsh comes in for Minot. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Simons. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. James comes in for Laravia. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. Ayton with it. James outside. And it's good for 2. James has got 28 points for the game.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Here's Brown. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
Doncic's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Boston pulls it in. Kid has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Outside, Brown. Pass to Keita. Now here's White. The 3 ball. And the Celtics another 3.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
The Lakers lead by 21. Now James, defended by Brown. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Shoots. That's good on the jumper. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Brown in the high post. James is there. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
James finds Smart. Back to James. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Los Angeles. White on the wing, defended by Smart. White can't hit. The Lakers lead by 23. Looking to get back on track. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in.
Line for the Lakers. Marcus Smart, shooting one.
What's up?
And that one falls for Smart.
Look, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
Now here's Brown. Here's Walsh. Pass to Keita. Just 5 on the clock. Pritchard against James. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And here's Doncic outside. The shot that time not on target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. James with the block.
I love that LeBron is still willing to go up and challenge at the rim. He's still got that fire for an old man.
Smart passes to Doncic. And here's Ayton. He's guarded by White. Out to James. And the shot goes in. James has got 30 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Pritchard. They still need this. The Lakers with a rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's James. They get the rebound. Ayton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. The Celtics shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Doncic. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Outside Pritchard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Now here's Doncic. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Here's Walsh, following the score by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. The shot won't fall. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Vincent passes to Hayes. LaRavia outside. Kleba outside. Pass to Hayes. Here's Vincent. That three's off the mark. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.